Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back. My name is Berenice and today we are making clove and ginger oil. I'll show you two ways through which you can make this oil at home. You can use clove and ginger oil to add flavor to your food. You can use it to treat an itchy scalp and to regrow thinning edges. You can also use this oil on your skin. So continue watching. This is how much ginger I'll be using for the first method. You don't have to peel it, you can just wash thoroughly. Use a section of your grater with bigger holes to grate, or chop your ginger into very tiny pieces for easy drying. Spread it on a tray and take it out in the sun. You can also dry it in an oven or you can use a dehydrator. I took mine out in the sun, but unfortunately we did not have much sun on that day. This is how my ginger looked after day 1 of drying. The next day, the weather was not still the best, so when I was cooking, I remember my grandma used to place things that needed to be ground, like groundnut, on the lid of a pot. So I decided to do that with my ginger. And by the time I finished cooking, my ginger was already dry. I then let it cool down a bit. While waiting for your ginger to cool down, measure 2 tablespoons of cloves and put in your mortar. Proceed to pound it. Cloves are quite hard to grind, so you need to use a lot of force. And when you're done, transfer it into a bowl and set aside. When your ginger has cooled down, bring it to your mortar as well and grind it. With the ginger, you don't need to use too much force. Proceed to add your cloves and mix. Add your oil and mix well. Here I'm adding about 100 milliliters of olive oil. You can use olive oil, almond oil, or sunflower oil. You should mix as though you were still grinding the ginger and the cloves. And when you're done, transfer it into a bowl and let it sit for 24 hours. I did let mine sit just for 18 hours though. Stir from time to time. After 24 hours, proceed to strain out your oil. You can use a t-shirt, cheesecloth, or just anything that can work. And here is your clove and ginger oil. You can then transfer it into your storage container. With the leftover fiber, you can add hot water to it and let it sit for another 24 hours. Then strain out the water and use it to moisturize your hair. For the second method, this is how much ginger I'll be using. Proceed to chop your ginger into tiny pieces. Transfer it into your blender and measure 2 tablespoons of cloves and add to it. Add your carrier oil. Here I'm also adding 100 milliliters of olive oil. Proceed to blend. You need a strong blender for this, okay? Because cloves are really hard to blend. You can add water to make it easier. And when you're done, transfer it into a pot and cook under low to medium heat. Cook until you're left with an oily paste. If you do not cook well or if all the water does not evaporate, your oil will not last long. I often use the second method when I have to use the oil almost immediately, like in a pre-poo. When you're done cooking, let everything cool down and you can proceed to strain out your oil. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet done so. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up and share with someone. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.